Hi everyone. European Union announced they will be working closely to reduce budget deficit and the debt in Europe. And unfortunately, I'm joking. There is no chance to see this sort of information in mainstream media, and policymakers are not willing to do that. Instead, we'll see more money printing, more inflation, more unsustainable situation across the Europe and the US. And let's look at closely how is reality, how it looks like. So today, price of gold, $4,135 per ounce. And unfortunately, there is no any single good news. Sort of distraction, just the wars and tensions. So, first news. Taliban accuses Pakistan of killing 10. Pakistan's strikes on neighboring Afghanistan have killed 10 people, among them 9 children, a Taliban government has said. A day after a suicide attack on security compound in Pakistan's Peshawar city. So we clearly see there are still tension between Afghanistan and Pakistan, right? Another information, at least 127 civilians killed in strikes on Lebanon since ceasefire. At least 127 civilians have been killed in Israeli attacks on Lebanon since a ceasefire was declared nearly a year ago. And the last one. We have in Geneva peace talks between the US, European Union and Ukraine. It's interesting to me that, there is no Russia side, right? So how it works, it looks like the US try to, get some agreement with Ukraine and European Union. And once it's done, they will be talking to the Russians. So, as I said previously, there is no way we can see any peace agreement soon. This is the pure example of political game. And when you look at closely who was one of the biggest donators in Mr. Trump campaigns, military industry, right? So we can ask ourselves, is it good for instance, the US, for the UK, just to stop the wars? And if do, when they will be selling their weapons? So we have information from the UK government the UK Prime Minister asked whether the UK is still prepared to put boots on the ground. And Starmer's official spokesperson said, "If you're asking me directly, is the UK still willing to put boots on the ground in the event of hostilities easing, the answer is yes." You can not make this stuff up. The answer is yes. And I would see this kind of scenario that, just the UK will get involved, France, maybe Germany, so-called coalition of countries which they are willing to go ahead. Latvia, Estonia, maybe Poland, maybe Romania, right? And if we see sort of escalation, as Ukraine clearly losing this war, and this is a critical point, so what the US will do, and Mr. Trump, he can clearly say, look, I gave you an offer, peace proposal, but you refused, right? And with this escalation and with this mess, Central Europe will be in a very dark situation and position, including my country, Poland. I would like to be wrong. Really, I would like to be wrong. And deep down, I hope maybe it's some miracle, just the will come and we will see sort of peace agreement. But there is no single sign it's possible. No single sign. So that's the reality. And also Mr. Besant in the US said the economy is going well, there will be no recession, inflation is not rising. It looks like this man is living in completely parallel world, completely different world. It's like the Main Street and the Wall Street. Policymakers, the politicians, and the rest. Yeah, this is how the world works nowadays. Thank you for tuning in. Take care. God bless.